I typically never post about what I'm reading, but I have been on Book Talk recently and I feel really inspired to share what I read in May and my ratings. So let's get into it. First up is Fourth Wing. I went into May reading this book and I am going into June reading this book. I am over halfway now. I had never read fantasy before this, and my sister-in-law gave it to me to read, and it honestly put me on a reading slump for a little bit. I started this like back in March, and I just had never read fantasy before, and so I just could not get into it. But now that I'm like halfway through, I'm really starting to like it, and I will have this finished hopefully by like the end of the week. So my rating will come for this in my June reads and ratings video, but I'm really starting to like this now. It was just a rough start. Next up is Mame. I loved this book. This was by far my favorite May read. I related to this in like some ways, and I always feel like I get into books that I can relate to way easier, and it was really good. There were some like heavy moments, but then there were also just some like really funny, relatable moments that I feel like any like girl in their 20s or older could relate to. Like, I loved it. I loved it, and it's so pretty. I love the cover of it. Next up, I read In Bloom, and this is an anthology. If you don't know what that is, because I didn't whenever I started reading this, it just means that there's like 3 short stories all within one book, and I feel like this would be really good for somebody that is in a reading slump. I honestly read through it really quickly because I wasn't in a reading slump, and they were kind of just like really easy to read. They weren't my favorite stories, but I rated it a 3, and I feel like it's good, like I said, for somebody in a reading slump. So if that's you, I would recommend this. Last but not least, I just started The Lost Man. I'm literally like 2 chapters in, and so far I'm really liking it. I feel like I need to get deeper into it because I'm still kind of like trying to figure out what exactly is going on, but I will rate this in June. But so far I am really liking this. Let me know if you've read any of these and what your thoughts were, and then also let me know what's on your June TBR, because I'm looking to add some different ones to mine, and I'm obviously going through a lot of different genres, so I'm kind of open to anything.